So most men don't have a lot of negative voices. Some, I mean, again, I've counseled, worked with a lot of men that say, I've got that interjected voice in my head from my parent that was the loudest. So I'm not saying by and large, this is all men and women and divided that way. But with women, oh my goodness, if you guys heard the negative voices in our head, and one of the tools we're going to talk about mirrors, but is that we look in the mirror and see every flaw. We have
literally
gotten a message from the world that we're not enough, we're not good enough, pretty enough, skinny enough, attractive enough, popular enough. And those voices have a cumulative effect over the years. And it's so hard then when we come into marriage, if we do choose that, to go, when you say, you're beautiful to me, doesn't that count? Well, she's been, beat up in her own mind and held those words a lot in her mind. I think by and large, this is again a little bit generalized, but I think men oftentimes hold images and women hold words.
Oh, for sure.
This is why sometimes men can go back, when we're talking about sexual experiences, even to replay those. Men, put them in a playpen, as I heard one therapist say, lock that up, Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, for sure.
But this, I think words so often for women, replay, I'm not this enough. It's rarely positive. It's usually negative. So Dad, just be aware as you build her up and you speak life-breathing words to her, is the way you couch what you say when you want to correct can be either punitive and where you're diminishing her, or you can frame it in a way that builds her up. You know what? I know you have wisdom that didn't quite show up this time, because that I just heard you say doesn't line up with what I know to be true about you. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about where that came from. What was going on that led to that? Because dads, this goes back to listening. Sometimes you're going to find she had blow after blow after blow at school. And so what came out had a backstory. But when you frame it with building her up, you know what? That didn't line up with who I've known you to be. Mm-hmm. Who, what, when, where. What was happening an hour or two before that? Because I know you enough to know something else was going on. See how the approach is more positive of building her up rather than just correcting and putting her down. 0 to 10. I'm a 0 to 10 queen. You can say, fine, I'm fine. Go on a scale of 0 to 10. How fine are you?
Yeah.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how well have I convinced you you're worthy? Ask her that in a 0 to 10. She may go 9, and you're like, really? I didn't think I was doing that good. Tell me, how have I done that? Or she may say 1. What could I do different? See, who, what, when, where, how. You're using all of the skills together.